Hi everyone, it's Lauren Berger. Welcome to part one of How to Get an Internship. This is a two-part series, so you better listen up and then click on part two to see more. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/internqueen. Today we want to talk about getting an internship because after all, I'm the intern queen. I have to talk about getting an internship. So here are a few different steps that you should be taking to get an internship. Now remember, let's just run through the semesters real quick. A fall internship is usually gonna start right after Labor Day. It's gonna go through early December. I know a lot of students right now are getting their spring internships. They're starting to think about summer. Spring internships usually follow the school semester. So they're gonna start in January, they're gonna wrap up in April. And summer internships, of course, usually start right around Memorial Day. Maybe some start a little bit later in June, and they usually go until the end of the first week of August. So those are your internship semesters. So when you're applying for an internship, you need to make what I like to call the intern queen dream list, okay? When I was in college, I used to make this on a napkin. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna track every company that you're applying to. If it's 3 companies, if it's 10 companies, if it's 100 companies. Now I do recommend that everyone applies for 10 to 20 internships every semester. So on this intern queen dream list, you're gonna have the company name, you're gonna have all of the company contact info. So that's the company website, your contact's name, the contact phone number, the contact email, any information you can find. Sometimes you'll find everything, sometimes you'll find nothing, and you'll have to be Inspector Gadget, and you'll have to do some digging. So you're also going to include the deadline. When do you have to apply for the internship by? Or is it a rolling basis? Are they always looking at applications? Usually the website will state that. So you'll put in the application deadline, the required materials. What do they want from you? Do they need letters of recommendation? Are they asking for a portfolio? What do they need? And then you'll put the date that you applied. You want to track all of this information and you want to carry this around with you. Because what a lot of employers are doing these days is they're just calling people. They're not emailing you to set up a time, they're just calling you. And when they call you, you want to be able to pull out your intern queen dream list and say, oh, I know exactly who this company is, I know exactly who my contact was and the date that I applied. If a company calls you and you go, I don't know who this is, I applied for 17,891 internships, you're not gonna make them feel special, right? You have to make the employer feel special. You have to be knowledgeable about the companies that you apply for.